Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into Block Inc.'s latest 8K filing. Get ready for some excitement. Okay, maybe not excitement, but definitely some important corporate happenings regarding vote, at least more enforced. Corporate happenings regarding vote and voting results from their annual meeting. It's more interesting than it sounds, trust me, or at least more important. By the way, folks, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed and join us because we also have a Discord community linked in the description below for deeper discussion. This report is all about what happened at Block's annual meeting of stockholders on June 17, 2025. Think of it as a recap of votes on important company matters. Basically, the shareholders of Block, the people who own the company, voted on a few key things. First, they approved a plan called the Block Inc. 2025 Equity Incentive Plan. This plan is like giving employees a chance to own a piece of the company through stock. It also helps motivate the workers to work harder because now if the company does well, they also do well. Imagine that you are one of the workers and suddenly you have much more reason to work harder. They also approved some changes to another plan, the 2015 Employee Stock Purchase Plan, or called ESPP from now. It's like a discount program where employees can buy company does well. They also do well. Imagine that you are one of the workers and suddenly you have much more reason to work harder. They also approved some changes to another plan. The 20s can buy company stock at a hitch. Now let's go deeper into the annual meeting itself. 5 main things were put to a vote. The first was electing 3 Class I directors, who will be in charge of Block till 2028. The second vote was about approving how much the top executives get paid, kind of like a thumbs up or thumbs down. The third decision was about picking the accounting firm Ernst & Young as the company's official scorekeeper for the year to independently audit and verify their financial statements. Think of it as an auditor who is independent and not part of the firm. The fourth and fifth were formal approval of the 2 plans mentioned earlier, the Equity Incentive Plan and the Employee Stock Purchase Plan. Each share of Class A common stock got 1 vote, while each share of Class B common stock got 10 votes of statements. Think of it as an auditor who is independent and not part of the firm. The fourth and fifth were formal approval of the 2 plans mentioned earlier, the Equity Incentive Plan and the Employee Stock Purchase Plan. Each share of Class A common stock got 1 vote, while each share of Class B common stock got 10 votes. At the meeting, enough people showed up either in person or by proxy, which is like voting remotely, to make sure the votes counted. They represented over 86% of all of the voting power of the company. That's a good turnout. So how did the votes go? First up, electing the directors. Jack Dorsey, Paul Dayton, and Nihon Narula were elected as Class I directors, meaning that these people were picked to hold on to those board seats. It was very clear that they would win. Next was the advisory vote on executive pay. Basically, shareholders got to say whether they thought the top bosses were getting paid fairly. According to this, the shareholders advised that they were in favor of the compensation of the company's named executive officers, so they were in favor of the company's current structure. Then there was the vote to ratify the accounting firm Ernst & Young, to make it official. It appears that everyone voted to pick them for this year. The next 2 were the very important plan approvals, the Equity Incentive Plan and the Employee Stock Purchase Plan. These 2 plans passed without a hitch, which means that the company has the power to issue equity as rewards. So what does all this mean? Block's annual meeting seems to have gone smoothly. Shareholders are on board with the company's direction, especially when it comes to compensating executives and granting stock options to employees, and they ratified the appointment of an independent accounting firm. This indicates confidence in the company's leadership and financial practices. A strong yes vote on the Equity Incentive Plan shows shareholders' support giving employees stake. It reduces friction between the board executives and the common employee and allows for better pay retention as they are more tied to the company. Overall, pretty standard stuff for a public company. No major surprises here, just the usual corporate housekeeping. But it's important because it sets the stage for the company's future. And that's the end of our analysis here, folks. Block's latest filing suggests a company with solid support from its shareholders. The approval of executive compensation and equity plans indicates confidence in leadership decisions, reducing friction as a source. While the report itself contains standard corporate updates instead of traditional numerical form, it's still crucial for understanding the company's governance and future strategy. What's your take on these votes and what they signal for Block's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit that like button, it really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into the corporate world. Don't forget to check out our Discord, a community of learners linked in the description, where we take discussions to the next level. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.